Hi guys, welcome back. Today I have a haul for you, as the title suggests. It's a collective haul of things that I've picked up from a wide variety of stores. I've got some stuff here from Mecca, I've got some stuff from Sephora. I've also done a little bit of shopping online from shops like Glam Raider and allbeauty.com. They're places that I hadn't shopped at before, so I can tell you a little bit about the experience. There is quite a lot of stuff. So let's get started. Starting off with allbeauty.com. I'd never purchased from this website before. I think it might be, did it come from the UK or the US? I feel like it came from the UK. Not 100% sure, but the first thing I purchased was an actual skincare item, and this is from Elemis. It's the Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash. And this one was just recommended to me by one of you guys. I always read all my comments on one of my videos, it was either a favorites video or maybe an empties video, somebody said, you need to try this cleanser. And I thought, okay, I'll add it to my list. This is what it looks like here. I haven't used it yet because I'm still using my one from Avène at the moment, and I want to kind of finish that off to see how it works for my skin before I start afresh on a new one. I find that I'm too busy chopping and changing between products, so it's really hard for me to actually see and review products and say if they really work, because I get a new thing and want to try it straight away. So haven't tried it yet, but I will. It was on the pricier side for a cleanser, but Elemis generally is. I will have all the prices of all the products listed in the description box below, as well as links to make shopping easier for you guys, just because I don't remember off the top of my head. The other product that I did get from All Beauty was the Giorgio Armani Maestro Glow Foundation. This is a nourishing fusion makeup by Phase Elixir SPF 30. I got it in the shade number 4, and I am actually wearing it on my face today. Comes in this little bottle here. It's an oil based and you have to shake it up, and it's very, very liquidy. It has a dropper system, which I actually thought I wouldn't love, but I don't mind it. And it's a really nice formula. I'm going to do a bit of a spoiler alert. I could do a review on it if you guys would like, but overall I have found that it gives decent coverage. It gives enough coverage that I would want. It really just sits on the skin like skin. It's very hard to detect even when you look up close. And I feel like it gives you a really nice glow. I will say that it's definitely geared towards more dry skin types. I have combination oily skin, so I find that for me, after say about 4 hours, I start to get a little bit shiny. It doesn't seem to lose coverage, I just get quite glowy. So I find that what's best is blotting sheets, or even just like a little bit of tissue paper, tap it sort of on my forehead and a little bit around my nose. That's where I'm usually oiliest, and it's gone and it's fine and it looks great still. So really enjoying that one from Giorgio Armani. Again, pricey, although I think that it was cheaper than buying it in store, getting it on allbeauty.com for those of you in Australia. So worth looking at if you want to save a little bit of money. Moving on to a little order I did from mecca.com.au. So things that came from Mecca Cosmetica and Mecca Maxima. I love them and I love their products. And the first one is actually from the Mecca Cosmetica range. This is the To Save Face SPF 50 Super Sunscreen. I am in love with this product. I know that facial sunscreen is one of the most important steps that you can have in your beauty routine. It is going to keep you looking younger for so much longer than any other product that you can put on your face, no matter how expensive it is. But I just find that facial sunscreens either make me break out, or they sit funny on my skin, they feel funny on my face, they're hard to blend, whatever it may be. I tend to skip it, and it's really, really bad. This one feels almost like a moisturizer. It's like a really light kind of pinky cream. It blends into the skin. It feels so smooth. It has like a nice scent, and I don't feel like it disrupts my makeup application at all. I feel like, I don't know, it's the nicest feeling sunscreen for the face that I've ever felt. And it's SPF 50, so I'm definitely going to be picking up the larger size. This is the 30 ml, so I got that to test, but I'm going back for the bigger bottle because I'm really, really enjoying this product. A newish product from Smashbox is the Photo Finish Primer Oil. This one I saw in, I think it was Jodie Guru Beauty's favorites, and it intrigued me greatly. She had nothing but good things to say, so when I did my order, I was like, you know what, I'm going to give this a shot. I like facial oils, and a primer oil I just never come across before. And again, it is something that I am really enjoying. Even though I do have combination oily skin, it blends in easily. It is kind of a slightly, it's not too oily, it's not too dry. it blends beautifully. It seems to stop any flaky patches that I have. I don't know, my makeup just seems to last nicely, even though you would think adding an oil would make it worse. Doesn't. I'm still sort of on the testing phase of this, but so far, so good for the priming oil from Smashbox. And if you like your facial oils, if you have dry skin, but even if you have like combo oilier skin, I still think it's worth maybe trying to get a sample of it and see how your skin reacts. If you've been watching my videos for a little while, I have mentioned how I've kind of been getting into more unique, different fragrances, sometimes fragrances that are a little bit androgynous, so ones that kind of could be a male fragrance or a female fragrance. And this one from Malin and Goats, I don't think I'm saying that right. This is the Dark Rum perfume oil. It does come in like an actual perfume, but it's quite expensive. It also comes in a candle, which is divine. I decided to get the oil, which was still on the pricey side, but it was a little bit cheaper. This smells really, really nice. It's hard to explain, and I am the worst at describing scents. Maybe if I can get the exact notes, I'll list them in the description box. But it kind of has a sweetness to it, but it's sultry as well. It's quite a potent fragrance, so something that I feel like really suits more nighttime, but you can wear it in the day. The oil is a 100% perfume oil. It does say it's for men plus women, so it's kind of unisex. You do get 9 mils, and I feel really nice when I wear this fragrance. I don't think it's going to be for everyone. Like I said, I've been through a phase of more unique scents that I know will be sort of a little bit hit or miss for some people. But if you're in a Mecca Cosmetica or even Mecca Maxima maybe, see if you can see this scent in the perfumery section and give it a whiff. Let me know what you think, but I'm really enjoying that one. Moving on to another new shopping experience for me. This is a website called GlamRaider. It's an Australian website, and I really just want to show, I don't know why I'm showing you the box. It has this really cool holographic packaging there. But what I did buy from them was 4 of the Ofra Cosmetics long-lasting liquid lipsticks, and I've wanted to try these for quite a while now. I've heard really good things about the formulation of them, so I decided to pick some up, and I've been using them so much that the packaging has like already almost rubbed away, as you can see there on a lot of mine. So that's going to wear away. I'm knocking stuff left, right and center. I've got so much stuff around me. But see, I picked up 2 from the Manny MUA collaboration that they had, which is Hypno, which is like a dark color, and then Charming. And then I also got Bel Air, which is more of a nude, and Mocha. These have a really nice moussey formula. I'm actually wearing Mocha on my lips today. It's very, very comfortable for a matte liquid lipstick. I find that they definitely do set. They will still transfer slightly, but they do have that really nice matte look to them. They're quite comfortable. I'd say they're on one of the most sort of comfortable liquid lipsticks that I have tried before. I do have a lot of liquid lipsticks in this video to show you guys. So what I thought I would do instead of swatching them all is pretend that didn't happen. So what I thought I would do instead of swatching them all now is that I might do a companion video where I'll do lip swatches of all the liquid lipsticks that I show in this video. You'll see there's a theme in terms of the colors, even the shades here. They're all kind of very similar tones, and they just kind of go from dark to light. You can get Ofra sent to Australia direct from the website. I think these are $19 US and they're $22 Australian on GlamRaider. So by the time you do the conversion and the shipping, I think it actually works out cheaper to go GlamRaider. So check them out if you're Australian, but just overall check out the Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipsticks because they're getting a thumbs up from me. A new favorite of the moment. Speaking of liquid lipsticks, some shopping I actually did in store was for NYX. NYX has launched a Priceline here in Australia, which is very exciting. We've had NYX for a while stocked at Target, but it wasn't very well maintained, and we had a lot of missing products. They weren't bringing out any of the sort of new items that were coming out in the US. We still don't have every product, but we have a lot of the new ranges, including the lip lingeries. These are, again, a really, really nice matte liquid lipstick. I picked up 2 shades. These were my favorites. The first one is Bedtime Flirt. I will just swatch these briefly in the back of my hand. Again, these are really quite, I just sniffed that, but I was going to talk about texture. They have a really nice kind of moussey, this is slightly more liquidy texture. They're very pigmented. So that's Bedtime Flirt. I love that one. And then my other favorite of the bunch is called Exotic. Another really nice, deep, kind of mauvey shade, a very Rachel shade there. I find that these sit on the lips quite nicely. They're not the most comfortable, but they're certainly not the most uncomfortable liquid lipstick that I've ever had. I find that these kind of are quite dry, so they do highlight the lines in your lips a little bit, but not so much that I wouldn't use them. I actually do really enjoy these ones. Relatively inexpensive as well, so check those out. And then the other product from NYX I picked up is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil Crayon. I ended up picking up the shade Ash Brown. I was looking at, I think it was called Brunette and also Chocolate, but I actually found that Ash Brown was quite a deep shade and it had the right kind of ashy tone that I was looking for. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but that's it there. It's a really nice fine pencil. You do also have that spoolie on the end as well. Loving that one from NYX. Okay, I've been talking for a long time. Let's move it along. Sephora. I did a Sephora order and I picked up a few different pieces. The first is some of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Slim Lights. I got the shade Pearl and also the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. This is what they look like here. These are, again, a really nice product. They're kind of like the cream version of the highlights in a stick form. Champagne Pop and then Pearl is that like pearlescent shade. I would say that these are probably good for those of you who like a bit of a cream highlight and are looking for something a little more subtle than the powders. I find that the powders are the most intense, like blinging angels on your face, beaming kind of to space highlight. This is sort of a step down from that. It looks a little bit more natural and a little bit, yeah, just a little bit more wearable. I like the fact that it's kind of got the pen so you can easily apply to certain places and just blend in with your finger. It also has a little sharpener at the end as well, so if you want to sharpen up that point, you can do so. Nice product from Becca. I think if you do want the really intense highlight, to probably just skip these and go for the powders. I also got another liquid lipstick. This one is from The Balm. It's the Meet Matte Hues liquid lipstick in Charming, and I've wanted this for so long and it's sold out every single time I look in Target, so I managed to actually pick it up on the Sephora website. This is a stunning shade, really nice, very similar to all the other ones that I've shown you, but I feel like this formula wears really well. It has this kind of mint chocolate scent to it, which is very specific to The Balm, but I really like it. Very easy to apply. It's quite a thin formula as well, but sits really comfortably on the lips. Definitely wouldn't mind picking up a few more of that formula because I like it, and Charming is an absolutely stunning color. And the last item that I have to show you from Sephora is from June Jacobs, which is one of the more high-end kind of skincare ranges that they stock at Sephora here in Australia. This is actually the lip renewal product, and this was recommended to me by one of the girls who was at the Sephora brand forecast kind of trade show thing. I'm forgetting the actual name of it. She recommended this as a great product to apply to your lips while you're sort of getting ready, and then applying, like tapping off the excess and applying your liquid lipstick over the top if you find them to be very drying, because this really hydrates your lips. I use this at night and actually find it really nice as an overnight lip balm. It really hydrates my lips. I actually feel that my lips are a little bit more plump in the morning. I don't know if that's just a placebo effect or if it's really the case, but I feel it and can kind of see it in my lips. It's just a clear, usual like balm applicator, but it has a really like oil type texture to it. Very thin, very comfortable, very hydrating. Last purchases that I have to show you guys are from Beautylish. I can't recommend Beautylish enough in terms of an online store. It is amazing. They have fantastic service. And I picked up a few of the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks from there, which is a first for me. I'm not a massive like Jeffree Star fan. I don't know much about him. I'm not subscribed to his channel. I didn't really know much about him before sort of the makeup line came out, but I have heard a lot of good things about his liquid lipsticks, so I decided to try them out. I picked up two of the shades, Androgyny and Celebrity Skin. Androgyny is your kind of plummy, mauvey brown shade. I find that these go on sort of one shade and then kind of develop to a slightly different shade. Like this one tends to deepen a bit on my lips. Same with Celebrity Skin, which goes on quite like brown but seems to develop a little bit more of a slightly more wearable pinky tone once it really sets on the lips. These have quite a hybrid liquid kind of moussey formula, doe foot applicator. The one thing that I'm not sure about with these is the scent. Something about the scent of these actually reminds me of kitty litter. That's a horrible thing to say, but I don't know what it is. If somebody can tell me exactly what the scent of these are, I'd really appreciate it. I'll have to go online and see what they're scented with. So the scent might be one thing that bothers some people, but the actual formulation of these are quite nice. They do set matte and they are quite comfortable to wear as well. I also picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, their triangular brow pencil. I have this in the shade medium brown, which is just the shade that I have in the Brow Wiz. The triangular shape you guys can see there, as opposed to the little kind of tiny point that they usually have. This is very reminiscent of the Hourglass pencil. I think Calvin Klein also have one that's like this as well. I'm still kind of going back and forth as to which, I guess, I prefer. I think the Brow Wiz still, it gives you that really precise look, but this is great for just really quick application. I did use this in my brows today. So new, still trying, but I think it's a good one if you like that style, and you do have the spoolie on the end as well. Then the last things that I grabbed from Beautylish was the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. These will be hitting Sephora here in Australia, hopefully in the next couple of months, but I just couldn't wait, so I decided to place an order on Beautylish. I ended up getting 2 of the highlight shades and 1 of the bronzer shades that they have. So the 2 highlight shades that I got were Moonlight and Sunlight. I decided to skip Celestial because that seemed really, really like intense. Although looking at it now, I think maybe I could have gone that one. Moonlight, I feel like will be the most universal for most people. It's that champagne color. It's still really intense. And I think most people are going to gravitate towards this one unless you have really dark skin or really, really fair skin. If you are on the slightly darker side or prefer your, I don't know, more deep like highlights that border on bronzy, Sunlight is there, and when you apply it, it does seem kind of quite light. It does have a light reflect, but it is a deeper, more like golden color there. I feel like I probably could have skipped this one and just got Moonlight and the Sun Kissed, which is one of the 2 bronzing ones. So again, I have to shake it up a little bit. This one has a more cream bronzing kind of formula. So again, you can apply it like a bronzer. You can also add it to foundations to kind of deepen the color a little bit. Really, really nice. These kind of things are a little bit, goes a long, long way. I do also find that it's best to like do 1 drop at a time, get out a like duo fiber brush, something like this, dab a little bit, dab it on your cheeks, because it tends to dry out on your skin quite quickly. So then you might need to put another drop and then pick it up and grab some more. Just sort of work slowly. It is a very thin formulation, but very intense. If you like your highlight, you're definitely not going to want to miss the Custom FX, Custom Enhancer Drops. Well, no, Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. That is a mouthful to say. Okay, this has been a very long haul video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you stuck around to the end, high five. Thank you so much. I know I raved about a lot of the products, but I am enjoying quite a lot of them. I do really research my purchases and think about them, so I tend to like a lot of them, but hopefully there are some good recommendations there for you guys. If you've picked up anything recently, definitely let me know in the comments. Did you like it? What did you think? Do I need to add it to my wish list? Also, what are your favorite online stores to shop from? I would love to get some recommendations from you guys. And other than that, I'm going to go. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. My name is Rachel, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.